In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some pros and cons of freelancing. So if you are planning to kickstart your career as a freelancer, then this video will be a very helpful one for you because you're going to know some pros and cons about freelancing and also how you can prepare yourself to avoid the cons. Okay, so all you need to do is to stick to this video till the very end. If you are new to this channel, I welcome you specially. I go by the name Joshua Adejo. So basically in this channel, we talk about skill monetization. Like if you have a skill and you're looking for how to make money with that skill, you're looking for the right strategy, the right concept, the right way and the right information on how you can monetize your skill, then this is the right channel for you. So all you need to do is to subscribe to this channel. So whenever I release new videos, you will be the first to see it. Don't forget, I release new videos every day, and all these videos are targeted to one thing, and that is to help you monetize your skill. So it's not something that you should joke with. So today we're talking about the pros and cons of freelancing. Freelancing is a noble career. It's a good way of life. Yeah, because I take freelancing as a way of life. And if you are watching me now and you are planning to kickstart a journey as a freelancer, I would like to bring to your notice that freelancing itself has a whole lot of benefits. But nevertheless, just like any other business, it has its own downside too. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you both the benefit and the downside, like the advantages and the disadvantage of freelancing. The first advantage of freelancing is flexibility. I think this is one of the parts I love about freelancing. I'm talking about my own personal love of freelancing now. The flexibility. So freelancing is very, very flexible. So if you're the type of person that is involved in other things, maybe for instance, you have other things that you engage in, or you have other passion that you really love doing, then freelancing is a very, very great one for you. Okay, just like for instance, now maybe you are passionate about singing now, and you know that when it comes to the entertainment industry, it will take you some time for you to be able to hit and begin to make money for yourself. Freelancing gives you the opportunity to keep making money and also invest time in promoting yourself as a musician or doing other stuff that has to do with music that has to prepare you to where you are going. So freelancing is very, very flexible. Freelancing is very, very flexible. Personally, I'm currently running my master's degree, and with freelancing, I can do that concurrently. So I work as a freelancer, I make money, and also I'm doing my master. So with that, I don't have any issues. Just like other people that maybe, for instance, if you are employed conventionally by an organization, you'll be given that freedom to be able to do some stuff like that. So freelancing gives you the flexibility to make money and also do other things, maybe your passion or some hobbies, or those things in general. With freelancing, you have flexibility in many areas. For instance, flexibility to work from your home, just like me. You can work from anywhere you want to work from. It depends on you. As long as you can deliver the job, that's fine. Flexibility to dress the way you want. Some people don't want to like dressing corporate and stuff like that. A lot of people have issues with it. They just want to look simple. So as a freelancer, it's your choice. If you want to dress anyhow you want to dress, you can dress. You can look how you want to look. The main thing is for you to get the job done. Flexibility in terms of time. Most times you can decide to work anytime you want to work. Depending on the contract, at times you might be required to work within a specific period of time, like maybe from 2 to 5, from 5 to 6, depending on how the contract is. But in most cases, you have the flexibility to work anytime you want to work. The main thing is for you to get the job done and to make sure you beat the deadline. So with freelancing, you have flexibilities in many areas. So if you're the kind of person that is looking for flexibility on how you can make money and still do some other stuff, then freelancing is the best fit for you. Because no matter what, money is very, very important. You can't pursue passion without money. You understand? You can't pursue passion without money. You need money while pursuing your passion. So when you're watching me now and there's a particular thing that you love doing, there's a particular passion you have about something, and you know categorically that if you start doing this thing now, there is no how money will come out from it. But you know that this thing is what you are meant to do. Like, this is your gift, this is your talent, this is your passion, this is your drive for life. But you know that if you start doing this thing, money won't start coming out from it. Of which it has to take time for money to start coming out. With freelancing, you can start making money and invest time in that thing at your own discretion. Number 2, increase earning potential. As a freelancer, there's possibility and there is high chance that you can increase your earnings as time goes on. Why? Because you are working as a freelancer and everything you're doing depends on how much effort you are willing to put into what you are doing. Just like unlike a conventional job whereby your salary is fixed and you know it has to take some time for it to be promoted and stuff like that. But as a freelancer, you don't need to pass through those stress. You understand? If you know what you are doing and you keep strategizing, there's high possibility that your income will keep running, will keep increasing. All you need to do, keep generating leads, keep increasing your reach, keep adding more value. With that, you have high chance of earning more periodically. So with freelancing, the potential of increased income is very, very high, because all you just need to do is to double your effort and also double your strategy, and boom, the money will keep increasing. Maybe, for instance, you have worked with 5 clients before. All you need to do to double your income or to increase your income is to look for how you can work with more clients, 8 clients, 10 clients, and so on and so forth. Or if you are charging a specific price before, all you need to do is to find how you can add more value and be able to and start charging higher. But if you are working, maybe you are employed, you don't have this ability, you don't have this flexibility to do stuff like that because your salary is fixed. But as a freelancer, you have that flexibility to be able to up your game, up your effort, and also up your income. Number 3, variety of experience. I think personally, I love this also. As a freelancer, you tend to have a whole lot of experience because you work with different people. Okay, unlike when you're employed by a company, you tend to work for them alone, but yet you can still gain experience. But when it comes to freelancing, you're working with different type of people, different kind of projects, of which you're interacting with them personally. So with that, your level of experience will be very, very high, and your level of exposure also will be very, very high. So with freelancing, you tend to have high level of experience and also exposure. Why? Because you work with a whole lot of people from different parts of the world, people you have not even seen before, people that you can't even meet them in your entire life and stuff like that. You meet both the cool people, the hard-headed people, the soft, the hard clients, the hard to get. There's a whole lot there's a whole lot of humans that you encounter in your journey as a freelancer. And with that, it gives you a whole lot of experience and also exposure. One of the benefits of freelancing, again, it helps you to be responsible. I'm not saying if you're employed, you not be responsible. But I'm saying that as a freelancer, you are responsible for everything. You are responsible for getting the clients. You are responsible for doing the job. You are responsible for making sure that the job is being done. Because if you don't do that, there's no how you have paycheck. There's no how you have money. There's no how to pay you. And if they don't pay you, there's no how you can pay your bills. So as a freelancer, you have to be responsible. It's a default state that you have to take responsibility of everything. Unlike when you are employed, that level of taking responsibility when it comes on certain things is not vested upon you because it is not your job. Your job is to do the job that you are called for. But as a freelancer, you tend to work as a whole lot of things because you work as also the person that is doing the work, as a director, as a manager, as everything. It helps you to take responsibility. You cannot be a freelancer and be irresponsible. If you do that, you can never succeed as a freelancer. Freelancing will teach you time management. With freelancing, you can learn how to manage time effectively. Why? Because time management is a very important component when it comes to your success as a freelancer, or when it comes to you being a freelancer. So with freelancing, you tend to learn how to manage time effectively, how to work on projects, and how to deliver before the end date, and also how to work within a stipulated time period. So I believe I've talked a whole lot about the advantage of freelancing. So let's move to the other part, the disadvantage of freelancing. Number 1, no guaranteed source of income. No guaranteed source of income. As a freelancer, there is no guaranteed source of income. So you might know if you are working, if you are employed, you know that no matter how it is, at the end of the month or at the end of the week or at the end of the day, you will be paid. But as a freelancer, there is no guaranteed source of income. So you're just working by faith. So all freelancers are men and women of faith. Since there is no guaranteed source of income, one of the things I would advise you to do is to save. When in the days of plenty, try as much as possible to save a whole lot of money, because the market is up and down. There are times where you have a whole lot of jobs. You'll be working, money will be coming in, everything going smoothly. And there are times where you'll be like, man, what's happening? No job, nothing. So you need to learn how to save money when you have money. So try as much as possible to also save money, and also try to diversify. Try to look for other means of income. Try and also invest in other things that will be giving you money and the long run. Have good financial plan yourself very well. Work with budget, have savings, and also with that you'll be good to go. Number 2 disadvantage of being a freelancer is limited advantages, limited benefit. Not as someone that is employed, in most cases you have different benefits like insurance, health insurance, mortgage. There's a whole lot of benefits that come with being employed. But as a freelancer, you don't have all these benefits, right? Because you're a freelancer. So because you're a freelancer, you just have to live like a freelancer. So everything is on you. Everything depends on how you're able to structure yourself. So referring to still number 1, you have to make sure you have good financial management strategy, good financial plan. Don't just spend anyhow. Understand that as a freelancer, you are a self-employed person and you have to treat it as such. But there's a way you can go as a freelancer also, that you can also be employer of laborers too. You understand me? We have to understand that everything depends on you. So have money in different categories. Have insurance. There's nothing bad with you having an insurance and health insurance as a freelancer. But 3, lack of job security. I believe this is one of the reasons why a whole lot of people want to be employed, because of job security. I know what that means. No matter how it is, at the end of the month, I will get my paycheck. No matter how everything goes, no matter how, as long as I can hold on to the end of the month, I will get paid for what I have done. But as a freelancer, you don't have any job security. Okay, and even as an employer, if they sack you, you are entitled to. They will pay you off. Okay, you're entitled to pension or gratuity or whichever way they call it. But as a freelancer, you're not entitled to all these things because you are self-employed. Because you are a freelancer, you understand? So as a freelancer, there is no job security. Your contract can be terminated at any time. For instance, if I employ you with a company, if a company employs you, there's a contract of employment, okay, that they will give to you. So with that, before they terminate that contract, they have to pay you off. But as a freelancer, your contract can terminate at any time and nothing will happen. So there's no job security as a freelancer. But the thing is, if you focus on the downside, you will not get the best out of it. Number 4, now it looks as if the disadvantages are now more than the advantage. No, I'm just trying to make sure you understand all these things. Number 4, isolation. If you're the kind of person that like working with people, you might find it hard to become a freelancer, because as a freelancer, at times you will be isolated because you're working on your own. You're not working with a company where you can go to office and you meet a whole lot of people there, you joke and you collaborate. No, as a freelancer, you are working on your own. That is why I advise: go out for events, go for outings, go to places and meet people. Just make sure you interact with other creatives too. So a freelancer does not mean you should just be in your house 24/7. No, try and go out, try and reach out to other creatives, try and network, try and go out for events, try and go out for other things, seminars and so on and so forth. You can also go to church. If you're a Christian, you can go to church. Try as much as possible to go out and interact with other people. Don't live in isolation. Last but not the least, separating work and personal life. In fact, this one is very, very terrible. As a freelancer, it will be very, very difficult for you to separate your work life and your personal life, because they intertwine. You're working from home, you are working independently. So you need to develop this attitude of understanding that this is my work and this is my personal life, and you have to separate the both of them for you to be able to strike a balance. So I remain Joshua Tejo. In this channel, I create videos every day, all to educate you on how you can monetize your skill and also be a better version of yourself as a creative. So I'll see you again tomorrow. If you have not subscribed, then do well to subscribe. Do well to also share to people, like and comment.